Hello and welcome to the Cult of Warframe. We have just had Tennocon, a yearly event where Digital Extremes announce everything they've been working on, as well as what the next big story beat is going to be for Warframe. And with this year being the 10th anniversary of Tennocon, some of these reveals got pretty crazy. But Tennocon is more than just a reveal show. They had a full concert starring some of the developers at Digital Extremes, a cosplay competition, shout out to Stalker Dad, as well as talks by the Warframe animation and art teams, deep dives into how the audio for the game is created, and a panel with the narrative team. If you're interested in Warframe or game design in general, the VODs are definitely worth checking out. I'll leave them in the description. There was also a dev stream for Soulframe, the new game being developed by Digital Extremes. I haven't actually tried Soulframe for myself yet, so I'll be loading the game up for the first time sometime soon, so expect a video on that when I do. Now let's get to why you're here. What is on the horizon for Warframe? Starting with the creatively named, unannounced Fall 2025 update. This update to the game will bring quality of life, a highly requested rework, and a brand new Warframe. And part of that quality of life update is a new early game quest being added for new players, called The Teacher. This will hopefully help them understand the basics of modding. In Warframe, modding is how you put together a build, adding mods to your Warframes or weapons to increase their damage, add status effects, and so on. Fingers crossed, this quest will give new players a bit of a start when it comes to modding, especially while they're starting out on their Warframe journey. We are also getting a long-requested rework to Oberon, the nature-based Warframe. Many have found him lacking for a while now, so hopefully this rework will give him the lift he needs. With the fall update, we're also getting a brand new Warframe, however, very little is actually known about it yet. The devs did joke on stage about him being a fun guy, which has led a lot of people to believe he will be mushroom-based, which is a pretty interesting concept. And I'm certainly curious to how this will all come together. At first I was thinking maybe like a reverse Saren, spreading spores but with more of a healing and support role. Maybe something that creates a little patch of mushrooms that make spores, that heal or support allies. I don't know, my guess is as good as yours, we're gonna have to wait and see. And for Lavos fans, we are also getting a brand new deluxe skin. I do like the mad scientist vibe, but for now, Lavos is actually still on my to farm list. To cap off Fall of 2025, we are also getting a beta test for Warframe on Android devices. So if that is something you're interested in, make sure you have pre-registered on the Play Store. Moving on to what was one of the more exciting reveals of Tennocon, the next big piece of story content, the Old Peace.
We swore to carry the sacred light of our dominion into the deepest dark, and this we have done.
The promise of a home, so lightly surrendered.
We're pinned down there, Tenno! Can you give us a miracle?
Enough!
What did you see? Tau. Cast and cry, raise the million pylons high.
This part of the announcement was stacked with information about this new piece of story content on the way later this year. The Old Peace seems to be taking us to Tau, during a time when the Orokin, Tenno and Sentinels had a peace treaty and worked together on new advancements. Something we see as they show off Caliban Prime in what feels like a hub area. The story for this update seems to be told via memories we almost seem to be reliving. During the gameplay demo, they also showed off that we will be playing as Excalibur Prime, if only for a short time, heading straight into what feels like a full-blown war, fighting alongside Orokin troops in both No Man's Land and in the trenches. We also saw some small tweaks to the Warframes movement, with wall hopping being changed to a much smoother wall run. And we also saw a crazy scene that looked almost like it had been pulled straight from an anime, with our operator tearing a hole in the void for Excalibur Prime to pull a giant weapon from, easily cutting a massive planetary defense weapon in half. This is something that seems to have gotten people really excited and must have something to do with the new changes coming to the focus schools. And I really do hope we see something this crazy for each of the schools. We also got a look at the Devil's Triad, 3 new characters coming with the old piece. 2 are proto-frames based on Harrow and Wisp, and a brand new Warframe coming with the update, Uriel, the Devil Frame. The whole reveal left me seriously hyped for what's to come, and I seriously recommend you check out the trailers and the gameplay reveal. I'll leave them in the description with all the other good stuff I've already mentioned. And while you're down there, why not give the video a like and subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. Thank you in advance. Before the end of the stream, Digital Extremes did drop one final bombshell. The old piece is going to give us a look at what Tau was like in the past, a time before everything fell apart. However, in 2026, we are heading to Tau, seeing what has happened since, and how the system has evolved since the old piece. We know nothing about the Tau update other than this title screen, but I wonder if we're in for a more modern take on a star chart, or whether this is going to be another hub-based system. Either way, I, and I'm sure many of you, are ready for it. Tennocon this year has been a crazy one, and it's great to see there is so much on the horizon for Warframe. What was your favourite part of the reveal this year? Let's talk about it in the comments below. If you would like to support the channel, you can do that by joining here on YouTube for as little as £1 a month. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one.